Katie Price looked elegant in a navy bridesmaid dress as she arrived at her sister Sophie's wedding on Tuesday, after reportedly begging her to bring the ceremony forward ahead of her sentencing for breaching a restraining order. The former glamour model, 44, cut an uncharacteristically demure figure in the gown and clutched a pretty flower bouquet as she made her way to the Sussex church to watch mother-of-one Sophie wed Harry Brooks. Katie was joined by her kids Harvey, 20, Junior, Princess, 14, Bunny, 7, and Jett, 8, for the family wedding, as well her mother Amy Price and her partner Paul. Katie looked lovely in her navy dress, which had a flattering off-the-shoulder design and clung to her figure before falling into the full-length skirt. The star wore her honey locks in perfectly styled waves over her shoulders and opted for a typically glamorous makeup look as she posed for pictures outside the church with her family. Meanwhile, her daughter Princess looked sweet in a similar navy dress which had a sparkly top section and chiffon skirt and was teamed with silver heels, while she wore her hair in a similar curly style to her mother's. Harvey looked smart for the church ceremony and wore a white shirt and bright red tie as he held onto his mother's arm while walking along the pavement. Meanwhile, Bunny looked adorable in her navy dress and had a pretty flower headband in her hair. She held a matching bunch in her hand. Jett matched all of his siblings and mother in his sweet navy suit and white shirt as he made his way to the church with his family in tow. Katie's mother Amy, who suffers from a terminal lung condition, looked bright in a yellow maxi dress and carried her oxygen tank with her into the church. The bride looked stunning in her sweeping white gown and veil as she headed to the church before posing for snaps with her husband and baby. Sophie and fiancé Harry, who have been together for 12 years, welcomed their son Albert last September. Katie took to Instagram on Wednesday to share a glimpse at her sister's nuptials to Harry as she appeared to be enjoying the big day. She shared an array of video clips to her Instagram stories of her children dancing and singing as they appeared to have the time of their lives at the reception. One clip showed Katie taking a selfie before panning over to her daughter Princess, who she shares with her ex Peter Andre, as she enjoyed a tasty snack. Another video showed Princess taking to the dance floor with her younger sibling Bunny, who Katie shares with her ex Kieran Hayler. Other footage shared to the mother of five's Instagram grid saw her son Junior dancing and singing along to his debut single Slide with Bunny. The sweet clip saw the brother and sister nailing coordinated dance moves as Junior belted out the track, which hit the #1 spot on the UK iTunes pop chart. The glimpse inside Sophie's wedding came after it was reported that Katie begged her sister to push up her nuptials by 2 days as she is due to appear in court on Friday. A source told The Sun that the close-knit family were desperate to spend Sophie's wedding together and moved up the ceremony after Katie was warned she faces jail. They added, Katie looked proud as punch as they arrived at the church, smiling for the cameras and nothing like a woman who could be living in a cell in 2 days' time. Katie even brought a film crew along with her, typically, so Shusha's obviously not too alarmed. But she was hell-bent on being at Sophie's wedding and they've been enjoying quality time together in the build-up. Katie was joined by her children at the wedding, but it was previously reported that her fiancé Carl Woods was not allowed to attend the ceremony. Sophie, who got engaged to her partner Harry in March, reportedly refused to include Katie's fiancé Carl due to his on-off relationship with Katie as well as issues with Harry. According to The Sun, Katie was hoping that Sophie would let Carl attend after threatening behavior charges against Carl were dropped. A source said, Katie really hoped Carl would be able to come to the wedding and Sophie would change her mind, but the guest list is already finalized and she respects her sister's wishes. She doesn't want anything distracting from Sophie's big day and she knows it's not about her or Carl. Katie will be there with a big smile on her face to celebrate her sister, but of course it makes her sad to not have Carl by her side. As for Carl, he's disappointed too, but more for Katie's sake. He understands, however, and wishes Sophie and Harry all the best for their big day. The publication reported that Sophie and Harry tied the knot at a church in West Sussex not far from Katie's home on Wednesday. Sophie confirmed her engagement in March, writing on Instagram, "Well, I didn't expect that round the fire pit last night. I said yes. #im engaged. #yes. #summer wedding." The post was swiftly liked by Katie, who posted a string of hearts in the comments section. It was previously claimed that Carl had refused to attend the wedding after a row with a representative for him, saying, Carl will not be attending the wedding. Carl and Sophie's partner, Harry, haven't always seen eye to eye, therefore Carl has made the decision not to attend. The wedding comes after Katie was warned she faces jail after she pleaded guilty to breaching a restraining order by calling ex-husband Kieran Hayler's fiancée a gutter SG. The mother of 5 was arrested on January 21 on suspicion of breaking her restraining order against Michelle Pentecost with a foul-mouthed text to her ex. The message read, "Tell your C***** NGW**** piece of S** girlfriend not to start on me. She has a restraining order so shouldn't try antagonize me as she is in breach and I'm sure she doesn't want people knowing that she was having an affair with you behind my back. Bat gutter S***. Katie was later charged with breaching a restraining order but pleaded not guilty on April 27 and requested a Crown Court trial, but she pled guilty in May and was told by Judge Stephen Mooney that she was at risk of receiving an immediate custodial sentence. It was previously suggested she could face 5 years in jail if she had been found to have breached the order. Her lawyer Nicholas Hamblin said the star should avoid jail again because only the words "tell your" were a breach of the restraining order. He said, "Were it not for those 2 words in the message this would not be a breach." Katie, who was released on bail, will be sentenced for breaching the restraining order on June 24. She was handed the 5-year restraining order on June 3, 2019, banning her from contacting Michelle directly or indirectly. The order came after Katie hurled a foul-mouthed tirade of abuse at her during a row in a school playground.